If I had to start again tomorrow and make 2026 my best year yet, I wouldn't just set goals, I wouldn't manifest, and I definitely wouldn't try 10 different things at once. I would do 2 things and I would do them aggressively. I've made money, lost money, rebuilt, and actually seen what compounds over time. And every single year I've had somewhat of a breakthrough. And after running a private network of numerous entrepreneurs doing many different things, it always comes down to the same 2 moves. Now, for somebody wanting to make it as an entrepreneur, the most important thing that you need to make sure that you have in your life, if you don't yet already have, is expertise in a high value skill. This is a skill that you can do online, that you can charge premium prices for, and it's going to make you money. Sales, trading, managing teams, SMMA, growth up, social media management. Once you have one of these things tied to you, you immediately have leverage. And these kind of skills, they give you control of your life. You can live where you want, you can make a lot more money than what most people make per year working, even in a Western country. If something goes wrong with one offer or one business, you still have the skill. Some businesses fail, some markets change, but if you have a skill, you are taking it with you for life. So if you don't already have a skill that gives you leverage, that is the one thing I would focus on going into 2026. All of the guys in the 1% have some kind of skill. Some of them may be newer to the game, some of them may be very, very experienced and hitting like $500,000 months, but I only let people into the network if they have a skill. Skills are very important because when you walk into rooms, they are what get you leverage, they are what get you respect in rooms. I've seen lots of guys this year, people that I've helped get into sales, etc., do very, very well and hit like at least 10K a month very, very fast. Once you have a real tangible skill that can make you money every month, no matter what, you stop relying on luck. Like markets change, businesses fail, crypto goes up and down, algorithms shift. But if you can sell, build, acquire customers and create demand, you're never starting from zero. That's the thing. And most people trade time for money forever. And a high value skill lets you trade outcomes for money. You stop being paid by the hour. You get paid for the results that you get people. Think in leverage and not effort. And this is where people move from a worker to an operator. And now moving on to networking. Now in 2026, once you've mastered or once you already have this high value skill, this thing that makes you money no matter what, the second thing I would put a lot of my focus into is networking, building and growing your network. Truth about networking without skills is just socializing. If you have nothing to provide to a circle, then no one is going to want you as a connection. As blunt as it sounds, it's true. People want to be connected with people that can execute. Once you've mastered a skill, you have an entry ticket to a high level room, right? Like skilled people get invited to rooms like mine, rooms like the 1%, we only let in skilled people. Now, if you have a skill, I'm going to show you why having a network around you is the most important thing you need to focus on in 2026. Now, a skill on its own can grow you as a person. You can definitely develop. But a skill inside a right network with people doing similar things to you, pushing slightly higher, even a lot higher numbers than you, is going to grow exponentially. Because for example, if you're a closer inside the 1%, you'll see how other closers inside the 1% apply the same skill and make more money than you. You can literally ask them step by step what they did to take themselves from a 10K a month closer to a 6-figure a month closer and apply that information into your own life to literally achieve the same goal. It really is that simple. And number 2, you get to shortcut mistakes, right? If you're someone that's in a trade, in a skill, and is consistently making the same mistake, you can speak to people around you, the more skilled brothers around you, about what they're doing, avoid these mistakes, and the action steps that they're taking for that to happen. Number 3, you get feedback faster, right? In the 1%, if anyone has a problem about anything, whether it's to do with their work, whether it's to do with anything in terms of business and personal life, all they have to do is go in the general chat, say what's going on in their life, and immediately they're going to have 5 or 6 responses within the first 5 minutes, giving them feedback on what to do in this situation. Now, that to me is very, very important because I know whenever something comes up in my life, I'm going to most likely have the solution within 5 minutes. Even thinking back to my life like a year ago, it's just crazy to think that I've built that infrastructure around me where literally like problems are solved at the snap of a finger within minutes, where usually they would take me months to find the solution or the answer to. And like that is why having a strong network around you is so powerful. And when you're in these high value rooms, you spot opportunities earlier. Like when it comes to investing, we are fast to all of the big crypto plays. We caught things like Asta, like literally on the first day it launched, and other numerous coins that ran to multi-9-figure plus market caps over the last year. We're very, very fast to opportunities, and that's because we have so many eyes watching all the time. And in the right environment, the skill that you're developing gets more exposure, better positioning, better opportunities. Whether you're like, especially if you're in sales, the amount of sales opportunities that get posted in our community is ridiculous. There's actually sales opportunities posted every day. People introduce you to new clients. People show you a better system than the one you already have right now. People will partner with you instead of competing. When you're alone, yes, your skill can pay the bills. In the right room, your skill can build you a life that you love living forever. And it's the difference between people that make 5 figures a month and people that make 6 figures a month. People that make 6 figures a month are constantly networking, constantly in the right rooms, because they know it's the one thing that changes your life more than any mentor can ever do. Like, the biggest mistake I see most people make is that they learn a skill, they stay isolated, they sit there consuming content all day alone, and they never upgrade their environment, and they never leave their hometown. Every breakthrough year I've had in my life came from the same formula: skill acquisition and proximity to the right people. The best year I had in crypto was 2024, because all I did that year was go to crypto networking events. I went to Singapore, I went to Dubai, Istanbul, Prague, top tier events in the same year, and I connected with everyone in crypto. And that year I had the best trading year I've ever had. So many 6-figure months. And I already had the skill set from 2020, I just didn't have the proximity. At some point, you either keep learning alone or you put yourself in rooms where standards are higher than yours. And that decision decides how fast your life changes. Skills give you independence, environment gives you acceleration. If you want 2026 to actually be different, you already know which one you need more right now. I don't just believe in motivation, because anyone can be motivated. I believe in skills, proximity, and standards. If you're building seriously, you'll find the right rooms. If you're not, nothing I say will matter anyway. For guys that want to take a shortcut to having the best network around you, I've built exactly that. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars investing money to connect with the best entrepreneurs around, and now we have them all in one place inside the 1%. Now, not everybody is accepted into this community, but if you want to apply, I will leave the link in the description for you guys to tell me what you're doing, what your skill set is, roughly how much you're doing a month, and why you think you would provide value to this community. And if your application is accepted, you'll probably hear from me very, very soon. So I'll leave that in the description for you guys. And yeah, happy to be back on YouTube, guys. Ready to make 2026 the craziest year yet for all of my followers. I appreciate you rocking with me after this little break we've had. Hope you all had a good Christmas also. Peace out. See you guys in the next one.